Welcome to the episode of Grade Pending. Just a show where we talk about movies, music, things like that. Today's panel, we got Big John, we got Otto, and today we will be talking about Cocaine Bear. All right. And as always, to talk about it, we got to talk about it. I mean, it's not much to spoil. It's like everything is in the title. It's cocaine and there's a bear. But we're gonna talk a little bit about what happens with those two things collide. And as always, we do our individual reviews. We have our unique grading system. Awesome, which is the top of the top, the cream of the crop, the best of the best. We got dope, which is very good, not perfect, not the bestest, but hey, it's a good show, good piece of entertainment. We got meh, which basically is all right, or watched it once, not trying to watch it no more. And then we got straight trash. With I'm never watching it again. It was hot garbage. Get this out my face. Why did I spend money on this? However you feel about it. All right. And then after that, we come back and talk about it as a community. So let's get to our reviews.
So when I first heard about Cocaine Bear, I was like, "This sounds retarded. It sounds crazy. I can't wait to see it. It sounds phenomenal." Um, so going in, as we talked about plenty of times before, I have expectations for movies. This one completely met my expectations. It was crazy. It was hilarious. There was a lot of there was a I wouldn't say a lot. There was a good amount of gore. Kind of wish there was more, but um, I enjoyed the film. It was funny. Definitely got the laughs. The story itself is loosely based on a true story, from my understanding. So that that makes it even better. And then got to see Ray Liotta, and it makes me happy. I believe this was his last film, but I could be wrong. Maybe this was his last big screen film, because I know he does a lot of independents and a lot of small films. But I enjoyed the film. I thought it was, like I said, I thought it was hilarious. I liked the story. I like where it went. I enjoyed every moment of it. It was actually kind of short. I was a little sad about that, but overall, go to the grading system real quick. I'm gonna go with awesome. I really enjoyed the movie. I thought it was hilarious. I'd watch it again. Um, Cocaine Bear, baby.
Cocaine Bear. That is all. That is my review. Enjoy the movie. To Paul's point, the name of the film kind of tells you what you're getting into, and if you saw the trailer, you have an idea what you're getting into. But this is a rated R film, so like John was saying, it's got a good amount of gore. This movie was great. It was fun. If you're into that kind of thing, so I'm a big horror guy. I'm a big gore guy. I enjoy dumb comedy. This was great. It was a great movie. It was fun. I got to see it with friends. Everybody was having a good time. The theater was packed, unlike Ant-Man, piece of garbage. Speaking of which, if you're looking for like a fresh experience to like wipe that horrible film from your eyeballs, this is the one, because Ant-Man didn't have any cocaine or bears. So definitely check this out. Using the grade pending scale, I give it a dope. I could have used a little more gore. I was waiting for a certain kill that didn't happen, but I think it was out of respect for Ray, who passed away. And I know this is a spoiler, but I'll save it without spoilers. Definitely check it out. If the trailer did anything for you, it's definitely worth watching, and it's infinitely better than Phase 4 and 5. Back to you, Paul.
So yes, Cocaine Bear, inspired by a true story. Old events that happened back in 1985. This is a what if scenario. The bear got some cocaine, and this is just what would happen if. I thought it was a great telling, very simple, very straightforward plot, right to the point. We got some jokes. It was hilarious. Um, it's not much to say. I would say borderline awesome, but dope just seems fitting. Cocaine, dope. It just makes sense. Just makes sense. So I'm going dope. Didn't know what to expect. It was just funny. Straight, like I said, hour and a half, straight to the point, hilarious. Just fun time. Just good old fun time. Go watch it. Get you some popcorn. Laugh. Enjoy it. It's dope. Literally.
So with that being said, I assume that you're happy that we dragged you out to the movies to see Cocaine Bear? Because you were hesitant
Yeah.
at first.
Well, you
I didn't want
didn't
to break. I didn't
drag
want to
me.
break.
I
You have to.
I'm my
You
own
have to.
man. If I didn't want to go, I wouldn't have went. I saw the trailer. I was like, all right, you know what? I'm intrigued by this. But when I found out, because I was alive when that story happened. I wasn't old enough, but I did hear about that thing happening. But when I heard that it was like based off of that, I was like, okay, that's interesting to go off into a tangent of this event actually happened. But let's talk about the bear. Like, what would that do to this bear? And so I thought that was cool to have a story spin off from an actual real life story. So I thought that was great. But it was just funny. It was just straight comedy. Like, it was hilarious. It was hilarious. It wasn't the best of stories, but again, it's not one of the movies you got to deep dive into. I
Better
don't
than
think
Phase
there's gonna be
Five.
too
I
many
agree. Yeah, I
YouTube
agree with you, Paul. It's better than Phase
breakdowns.
Five. Good point.
We're not comparing it to Marvel.
So I
We're
mean,
not.
you just did. I was just reiterating your point. You said
No,
it was
I'm
better
just.
than Phase
But there's
Five.
other movies that get broken down and stuff. You have your tenets and your inceptions, and is the ending? Is it alive? Did this happen? We don't have none of that. It is
Cocaine
what
Bear
it
will
is. You
return.
got that. You enjoyed it the hour and a half time there. That's it. There's nothing psychological. There's no deep meaning. See, the bear is metaphorical. No, no, it's none of
I
that.
think the bear represents life and how it always fucks you. And
Well, we
sometimes
just
it's for the
okay.
code.
You know what? I take that back because it did touch on the whole parenting thing. They had a little
Mhm.
parenting side
Mhm.
plot in
Also, the
there.
bear has a very political stance. Gay, man, woman, child, black, white, it'll eat you regardless. So I
Right.
think there's layers here, buddy.
It was.
This is
That's what I'll take
advised.
it back. I take it back. The bear
I
doesn't
was
see
amazed.
color.
I was amazed by how much coke that bear handled because that he should have had a heart attack. That bear should have had a heart attack. Like when
She.
he did that when
Dude,
she
CPP,
yeah that's right she
Use
should
that
have had a heart
that
attack.
proper
fully
pronoun.
point to be.
But like the sparkles of sniffing and stuff, I was like okay. But when she ate a whole kilo, I was like
Yeah.
his, her heart should explode right now. What is going on? But it was
It's a big
hilarious.
bear,
I
John. It's a
loved
big
it.
bear.
That was a
Yeah.
big bear.
And
I thought it was hilarious
shout
though.
out
I,
shout out to
I
the kid, the little kid, the boy. I forgot what his name was in the
Yes,
movie.
yes. With his
He,
wrestling belt, he was one of my
yes.
favorites.
Yeah, he was a highlight. He was definitely a highlight. The guy that was with with Ice Cube son and them, like, he was funny. He was good comic relief. Just
Sir, he's got a name, okay? Shea has a fucking name.
I
I
don't know
believe
his
it's
name.
O'Shea. I believe it's O'Shea. It's not Ice
Oh no,
Cube's
no, I'm
son.
talking about the guy that was with him. The other
I
guy
know,
that
but
was
you
with
said
him
with Ice Cube's son. He has a goddamn name. And the other guy, his
was
name is
O'Shea
Han Solo.
Jr. It's
His
Cube
name is Han
Jr. It's
Solo. Did you
still
not watch Solo, the Star Wars fucking failure? Did you not
yes,
watch
but
that film? That's
his
where the guy's
name
from.
is. They have the same name, so he still is Cube's son. Is Junior. He's O'Shea Jr. Cube Jr. He's still Ice Cube's
All
son.
right.
But no, the guy that was with them, he was a comedic highlight as well. Standout scene, the ambulance. Y'all agree?
Yeah, definitely.
I loved it. Yeah.
And
That
everyone,
kid,
like I said, you
I
got
was
to go
telling you
see
guys,
it.
that kid went viral with the retail TikToks, and they hired him. They put him in the movie. And he did a good job. The kid with the mustache, very
Oh
entertaining.
yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, I didn't know where I knew that guy
Do
from,
you,
but yeah,
do you
I've
think the
seen it.
movie or the bear gets nominated for an Oscar?
Ooh.
Both. ¿Por qué no los dos, John? Both.
So the
It's a
bear
cinema.
as supporting actress, but the cocaine. No, I mean the bear would be lead actress, but the cocaine is
Supporting.
supporting.
Yeah, I can see that. I
You
can see that.
gotta first award for some cocaine. I
I
think.
But
was,
they did their thing. They had their plot twist with the cop switching sides. Like
Hmm.
they did a
yeah,
little
yeah,
It
they
was
they did a
did.
subtle,
little
but
story there.
it was subtle, but yeah, it
I was
was.
two things. One, I was shocked because we peeled behind the curtains. In my review, I said I saw this for friends. You're the fucking dumb friends. I don't want to spoil it for the kids, but now we spoiled it, so we spoiled it. I was impressed at how much I was audibly hearing Paul laugh because, to
It was
John's
funny.
point, this is normally not his cup of tea. You normally don't do horror-ish, but then I think
It
about it, like
wasn't horror.
one of the last times we all got together was for Kong versus Godzilla, which was another monster movie.
Mhm.
And this gave me vibes of that in the sense that the soundtrack, I don't know if you guys noticed the soundtrack for the Cocaine Bear, it was a monster movie soundtrack. It was heavy on the dun 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 dun, kind of like Jaws.
Mhm.
And similar to those monster movies, every time the bear wasn't on screen, I was like, yo, where's the bear? There was a point where there was like 15 minutes where no bear happened, and I was like, oh no, this movie's losing me. But then we got plenty
Really?
of bear action. Yeah.
I thought the humans of it was still interesting. Like I said, it was comedic relief. Again, another
Park
highlight
Ranger.
when the dude, yes, but when the
Danger,
cop shot
LVBZDBX.
off O'Shea's fingers, and the other guy was like, "How did he shoot him? And it's not even two next to each other."
Exactly.
His
Little jokes.
one-liners
Yeah.
were hilarious. His one-liners. So I didn't feel like where's the bear? I didn't feel that too much. I think when O'Shea beat them all up in the bathroom, uh, that was good. Maybe when the mom was looking for her daughter and stuff, that might have been dragged a
Yeah.
little bit. But other than that, I
The
didn't feel like where's the
that,
bear? Where's the bear?
it's one of the strengths compared to other monster movies because normally, like I said, I'm not a fan of the human characters, but this had a
Yeah,
lot of different groups, and
yeah,
for the
yeah.
most part, they were all entertaining in one way or the other.
Mm-hmm.
So, like the little kids doing cocaine and eating cocaine and talking about like all that stuff it wasn't in the trailer and it was good. It was funny
Yeah,
and it was well done.
and him saying he's done it before. He's like, yeah,
Yeah.
sure. You haven't? Yeah, no, yeah, I didn't, I didn't feel too much like, all right, where's the bear? Where's the bear? And it's short, so it was right to the point. Anyways, I mean, opening scene, dude throwing the bags out, and he gets hit and
Yep.
falls. Like, you knew right then and there, okay, this is what this is about. Got it. This is gonna be funny. This is gonna be silly, hilarious. Just yeah, and that's what it was.
Now this, as of we're recording this on a Sunday, so the first opening weekend it did $23 million. So it was number two because of some garbage, Jesus, Ant-Man, something. But it $23 million. It's done the same amount that Magic Mike 3 did in 3 weeks.
Mm.
So this movie's making money.
And it was only a $35 million budget.
Yeah, so this is definitely gonna. So does that mean we get the
35 million without the cocaine.
Yeah.
sequel?
Well, Elizabeth Banks, she's already said she's down to do Cocaine Shark. So
The true story this is based on, the bear died, and the whole time I'm like, oh, they're gonna kill the bear, but they didn't kill the bear.
yeah,
So
got a happy
Cocaine
ending.
Bear can return. Yes, John.
Did they put down the bear? Or did he die from a cocaine overdose?
Died from the cocaine.
Yeah.
To your point,
Yes.
the heart didn't.
Yes.
And I was glad. That was one of my
No
fears.
bullet can stop him.
They didn't demonize the bear. They gave the bear. It was a mother.
Right.
The
She was
the
equal
bear had
opportunity.
cubs.
She was the hero. I
Yes.
was rooting for the bear.
Yes,
I
and
wanted her to.
remember when we talked about it, I was afraid. I'm like, oh, they're gonna make the bear the villain. Like the bear didn't ask for the cocaine. Like
There were
it's a
some
victim.
racial things about punching a black one or running from a brown one. I forget
Yeah.
exactly how it went.
But I did like that they when they put that, it was straight from Wikipedia. It was like, yeah, don't believe that.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't believe that. Don't.
It worked because it played on my because like I love horror movies,
Mhm.
right? And but they don't scare me. They're movies, but
Right.
I don't fuck with wildlife, and so bears being attacked by a bear is a real thing for me. And I'm like, I occasionally I get my big ass out there and hike, and I don't fuck with bears. I don't fuck with wildlife at all. Like I'll fight 5 crackheads, but I don't want to fight 1 raccoon. So the bear thing that actually worked for me because I'm like, oh shit, like what if a bear does get me? Like, do I fight it? What do I do? I don't know. I can't climb a tree. They climb trees. I don't know.
Yeah, trees. We saw when she snorted the line off a dude's leg.
Yeah.
Hilarious. So many funny points. So many funny parts. It was.
And I also like that it wasn't like, oh, only the bad guys are dying. Like the bear was going after anybody and everybody who got in the way of the cocaine.
You got coke? Let me get that. I'll eat you.
Part of me wanted one of the kids to get eaten just because, like,
The kill I was alluding to is like, oh, I want to see the bear eat someone's head, and I thought they were gonna save it for Ray Liotta, and maybe in the unreleased, unrated version. But since he passed away, maybe they don't want to have a visual of him getting his head chopped off because they got him with the intestines, which was good. But I wanted like a big.
Well, they got the backpacker got his face ripped completely off.
Yeah,
well,
but
they
I
didn't
wanted
show it. They showed the body.
I wanted like around the skull kind of thing, which on a kid would be even,
Yeah.
But there's always a sequel, boys and girls, because it's making money. So we'll see. Will the cocaine bear fight the shark, or will they do something else? Who knows?
Cocaine verse. A cocaine verse.
How many people survived?
Yeah.
So potentially for the sequel or whatever may happen, at least one group. Hopefully O'Shea, because he did a good job. I don't need to see Felicity again, or maybe the kids. The kids would be nice, but I don't know. It was good, man. It was a good time.
I did find it weird that Felicity took her bike down there instead of driving down.
Women can't drive.
That's just.
It was a realistic film.
This is 1985, so
Yeah.
But she drove home from work that day, and then she left on the bike.
Listen. Leave those plot holes for the Marvel movies, all right? This is pure cinema. Don't question it. There was no MODOK butt cheeks. There was no ants beating up cans.
Missed opportunity.
Well, I did read today from a very reliable source that Feige is considering bringing Cocaine Bear into the MCU, so we'll see.
It's all connected. It's all connected. See that? Thank you, Kevin Feige. We love you, Kevin Feige.
Now, one of my usual things that I ask during these reviews is, what did Jared think? Because I guess it's gone now. Did Jared watch it? It's
To my
anti-bear.
knowledge, he has not seen it. I've spoken to a few people and I've told them to watch this episode that we will be airing. So you guys, I'm telling you to go see
But
the movie, word of
yes,
mouth,
but
because
we
I
just
enjoyed
spoiled
it.
it. We're spoiling it for those people.
No, it's not spoiled because you
Okay,
gotta see it. You gotta see
that's
it.
true.
It's one of those we can say it, but when you see it, you're like, oh my god, like yeah, it's one of those. So I've
It's a
been
good time.
I've
It's a
been
good
giving the
time.
word of mouth out, so hopefully it has a good second week, and people go see it. It's definitely worth it. It's worth it.
I'm already excited to watch it at home. Like I'm waiting for like a stream or the Blu-ray 4K
Yeah.
because it was fun. And again, an hour and a half, and that kills time. And I can see it being as one of my new favorite background movies to throw on sometimes when I'm
Mhm.
doing stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because you
Fucking
could always
cocaine.
just look up and see someone getting, slaughtered, which is always good. And
Ah,
it had good production values, it had a good score. I was worried, the CGI, but they only really had to do one thing, which is the bear. And for the most part, the bear looked good.
Well, the Cubs, the little.
The little cubs.
yeah.
Little
And a lot of the body parts and stuff, they had to use
No,
some.
those are real, bro. They really killed people, from what
Oh,
I saw. So,
well, you got to go for it. Listen.
Universal goes all the way. All right.
So what do we think of Elizabeth Banks as a director?
Well, Charlie's Angels was okay. This was good, and the one before that was one of those singing movies. I didn't watch it.
She did Pitch Perfect 2 or
There
3
you
or
go. Yeah.
15
I
or
didn't
whatever
watch
they have
those,
to.
but I'm sure it was fine. But I'm excited if you keep it rated R.
Mhm.
There was the last movie she made. There was the controversy. She said men aren't gonna watch it because men blah 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 for Charlie's Angels, and she got a lot of backlash. I didn't hear a peep this time, so I guess she learned from the PR situation.
Mhm.
Because that was a silly statement anyway. And the movie's making money, and I think she did a good job. So if she's making another horror movie, I'm in there day one.
Yeah. So we really call this a horror movie though? Are we still calling this a horror movie?
What would you call it? It's a monster
It's a
movie.
comedy. It's a
It could be a
comedy.
horror comedy.
Okay.
John, what would you say? What genre would you say, John?
If I had to label and put it in my old school Best Buy thing, I'd probably throw it in the horror section.
Horror? Okay.
I'd probably throw in a horror. It has more of a horror element than anything else.
It's like a slasher movie with a bear. So
Slash.
it's got
Okay.
the kills and
He's out in the woods doing his thing.
Mhm.
But do we? But do I guess? I mean, like I said, I would just go straight comedy. We do
It
get.
depends because I remember with the Best Buy, I used to argue Jaws used to be in the action section, but to me that's a horror movie
That makes
as
no
well.
sense. Of course, that's a horror
Yeah,
movie.
but it used to be labeled as action section. I used to argue with that all the time.
Well,
It makes no sense.
whoever the supervisor for that department was a moron. Whoever that was.
He doesn't create that, sir. He doesn't create that.
I have a question, a little sidebar. I forget his name, and I should know it, but
Jonathan
I don't.
Majors.
No, the black guy that says she, that guy, but he didn't say it the whole time.
Oh yeah,
He didn't say
the
it.
cop.
He
Yeah,
said
yeah.
shit once. He said
Yeah, but
shit,
he
but
didn't. Yeah, he
didn't
didn't
say
do like the.
it.
He
Yeah.
said it in 20
But that's the Wire. I think
Then he
they
said it
probably
in
own the
The
rights
Wire.
to that.
You
Oh,
can't copyright
you know
that.
what? Maybe you gotta pay him extra for that. Okay, maybe
Yeah,
it's
they probably all those extra eyes
The
cost
budget.
money.
The budget. Yeah.
yeah.
Their budget. Yeah, I was actually looking forward to that too, and he had a couple opportunities. Another
Of
missed opportunity.
course, he
Another
had
missed
plenty of
opportunity.
opportunities, but I think he
Yeah.
might be like, "Well, I don't want to be typecast as the shit guy." But he's the
Yeah.
shit guy.
If he said shit, would both of y'all give it an awesome?
Yes,
I'm still sticking with
that
dope.
would
It just
put it
has
on the
to be
top for me.
dope. It's dope. It's cocaine. It's got to be dope. No, I think the dog subplot was a little not unnecessary. Like it was like, you know,
As soon as they introduced the dog, I'm like, "Oh, they're gonna eat that dog," and then they didn't eat the
it
dog.
didn't. That's what I'm saying. The dog was unnecessary.
What a twist!
The cop turn
I
was
think-
unnecessary.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think Elizabeth Banks, though, I think she knew that if you eat a dog, the dog lovers would come after you. Dog lovers are almost as bad as the barbs for Nicki Minaj and the bees
Yeah.
for Beyonce. Dog lovers are crazy. You
Yeah,
want that problem?
yeah, I guess. But yeah, I thought those subplots was a little, you know. But yeah, it wasn't awesome. I'm sticking with dope. And it just seems fitting. I'm sorry. It's dope.
But I also say psychological horror as well. Because I just thought about this yesterday while I threw out the recycling. My dog escaped at 3 a.m. and I was outside chasing him down the block. This is a true story. And part of me was like, I hope there's no bear. I hope there's no bear around. Because there have been bears that walk through our. That's a real thing. And I
No,
was
I
scared.
believe you, but how did
The movie got
how did
me.
the dog get away, John? How'd you let this
Because the
happen?
minute you open the door, he wants to run out. He doesn't love it. He's not happy yet.
Got it.
Damn.
But
Oh,
so
there you
at
go.
3, it's like 3:30 in the morning. I'm chasing this dog down the blocks, and part of it is down, is all wooded, and it's black, pitch black, and I'm like, this is how I die. The black bear's gonna get me.
Now I don't know if you still noticed Paul shaking his head, because as us, we're two brown men. We're not gonna at 3 o'clock in the morning. We're not gonna walk around any neighborhood, because we would get shot. But
I have
you're
my gun
white,
on me.
so you could do it.
I have
Yeah,
my
know.
gun
I'm
on me.
saying you could do it, John.
Thank you.
And he got the stickers on his he got the Punisher sticker on his
The
car. And
Punisher, yeah.
Well,
so
well, I was walking looking for the dog because I was worried if I drove, I would.
but they
run
know
over.
you. They know you.
Yeah.
They know you. The neighborhood knows you. You know. You're like neighborhood watch for them. You know. So they know. They know.
But you found, how long did it take you to find the dog? I'm curious.
It took about 45 minutes,
Holy shit.
and it was brick. It was fucking freezing.
Wow.
Yeah.
But the entire time, I had cocaine bear in my head. I was like, I hope there's no black bears because I saw how you destroyed them, and I can't. My 9mm is not gonna do anything to this bear, but piss it off. So
True.
I'm fucked.
So psychological
effective
horror.
film, kids. An effective film.
See. So once again, regular horror films do nothing to you, but when it's based on a true story and it's wildlife,
That's like one of my things I would love to do in Texas. They have a lake and they play Jaws on the screen. You sit in a tube,
Nice.
in a water tube, bro. That would fuck with me so
That's
bad. I
a
would love
true
to do
5D effect right there. Yeah.
That would fuck with me so bad. Because it's a lake, so there should be no sharks, but that doesn't mean nothing to me because there will be a shark.
wow.
Do we want to see, or do we think there will be a crossover similar to Godzilla versus Kong? Will the bear fight the anaconda?
Cocaine anaconda?
What other famous monsters? I never watched any of the Sharknado movies. Is that a thing that could potentially happen? I don't know.
Me neither.
This was
I
mainstream
watched
successful.
3 of the Sharknado movies. I watched 1, 2, and 3.
I think the cocaine shark can happen because that was another true story. Well, not a quote unquote. It was a true story that they can spin off of.
Now that sorry to cut you off, but it just came to me. Now that Winnie the Pooh is free range, will we see Winnie the Pooh versus Cocaine Bear? They just did the Winnie the Pooh horror movie. I haven't watched it because it looked bad, but
I was expecting to see Paddington at the end of this with his Nick Fury cameo and say, there's a plan to bring a group of individuals together. I'm thinking Paddington, Pooh, Cocaine Bear.
You shared the Coca-Cola Bear earlier.
Right, the Coca-Cola Bear.
There's possibilities.
It's an Avengers thing that can happen right there. You know what I'm saying? I was waiting for it. Didn't happen. Missed opportunity again.
I heard John mention while we were watching the movie, he said, "Where's the dad?" There is a Papa Bear out there too. So who knows? Who knows? I'm excited for the cocaine future.
I'm definitely. Mama Bear is mad when you mess with the cubs, but Papa Bear is just mad all the time. So I want to see how that works.
So Papa Bear.
There's more cocaine in that forest. So
I was gonna say
there is more. There is more in that forest.
Papa Bear couldn't handle the coke.
Another thing that I enjoyed was that since it was in the past, we didn't have to worry about cell phones or stuff like that. Like we could believe, like, okay, they were stuck and they were looking around, they were lost. So added that element. I enjoy that.
But I mean, even with the cell phone thing, I mean, you go hiking. I go like bullshit hiking, but you go like real hiking. I'm sure you go places where there's no service. And you're like, oh shit.
I download the maps, John. I download the maps.
Oh, I meant in case you're stuck, so you could call somebody. You have emergency. You fall.
No, then you're just fucked. Yeah.
Or a cocaine bear comes.
I ran out of sunshine once, daylight rather, and going down a mountain, and no bears, but that was a little scary because I can't see where I'm going. So this is gonna be fun.
That happened to me in Arizona, and there was a sign that said "Watch out for mountain lions," and I was like, my smart idea was to grab a rock and a stick, and I thought I was gonna fight a mountain lion with a rock and a stick. I really felt proud of myself. Like I thought I was gonna do this.
If Ricky Bobby could drive a car with a mountain lion in the back, you could take it.
That's true. That's true.
Sweet baby Jesus.
Do we think the Cocaine Bear will cross over with those dogs that we saw in the trailer before Cocaine Bear, the talking dogs?
I actually want to see that.
I don't know, but I'm definitely interested in seeing that movie now.
Yeah, that was good.
Definitely looking forward to that. What do we have next? Oh, Creed 3.
Creed and then Scream.
And then Scream, yeah.
I have to see Scream 5. Is that streaming anywhere right now?
Probably.
or do I need to go to the Bay?
It's on Homebox Auto. I have it streaming on my digital platform. You can
Oh,
also borrow my Blu-ray disc if you have a Bluray disc player.
what's that?
The disrespect.
Bluetooth?
The
But
disrespect.
I would check who owns that. Is that Peacock or that
It,
Paramount?
it shifts around. You know how they jump around with these licenses, but theoretically, the cock should have it.
All right, so I
Do,
have to check and see
you
if it's
have the
on there.
cock?
Go to the cock, bro.
You
Oh,
wanna
you meant
borrow-
you meant the streaming
you wanna
service. Oh,
borrow
yeah,
John's cock? Like,
yeah. You meant the streaming service.
maybe.
Yes. Yeah. So I gotta watch 5 before I see 6 because I didn't.
I would say if you can, I know it might be asking a lot because it's not really your genre, but 4, 5, and 6 because
Did I
someone
think
from
I think I saw 4.
someone from part 4 is coming back for part 6 as one of the main characters, so I think it might be
Okay,
important.
I think that I might need to recap that because I think I saw 4,
Yeah.
but I don't remember.
There's always YouTube. You can just watch a recap.
That's
There's
true
always
too.
that.
But is this
But you
the end? Are they ending this, or are we doing Fast and Furious here? Like we just.
Well, they've been pretty solid. As much as I'm not a big fan, I was never the Ghostface fan of the character, but I do like the movies. They have actually a solid franchise for when it comes to horror movies. They have a pretty solid franchise. So as long as they keep it going that way.
This would theoretically be the end of the second trilogy, which is why they have people from part 4 coming back. And if there's certain people that are not coming back from the original trilogy that, we'll see where this goes. This could be the end, but if it does well, they'll keep making.
So what you're saying is this is phase 2?
This is phase 2, yeah.
Was phase 2 better than phase 1?
I don't know how I feel about New York. I live in New York.
Was phase 2 better than phase 1, or
so far?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay.
Phase 1's classic. You can't mess with that.
Okay. So it's a phase that fell off is what you're saying. So it happens.
But since it's next though, are you guys excited for Creed?
I am.
I'm excited to see Michael B. Jordan's directorial debut, especially when he said that he made the fight scenes with a little bit of anime, infusion, his inspiration. So I'm curious to see how that works because I did like how Coogler did the fights in the first movie, not as much like the second movie. I forgot who directed it. I didn't like it. Like I liked how Coogler did
Coogler's protege directed it.
Yeah, but I liked in the first movie, like Coogler, when he introduced the characters, they had like a little name and profile sheet, like a video game. So his inspiration was in there. I liked that. The second was kind of missing, kind of a unique touch. And now Michael B. Jordan saying he added a little anime to the fights. I want to see some slow-mo punches, or I want to see how it comes off.
Excited. I'm excited to see Jonathan Majors in a good movie. That'd be nice.
We've seen him in a bunch of good movies.
This year.
We've seen him in a couple of good movies.
And this year. Playing a
Devotion got some good reviews.
Playing a bad
That was
guy.
last year.
That was last year.
But it was the end of the year. You know they carry over. Award season carries over.
He's a good actor. I feel like he deserves to be in a #1 movie that's actually good.
Ant-Man was #1 last week.
I said that's actually good.
It's not bad.
Just watch The Harder They Fall again.
There you go. And Lovecraft Country was great. Like people really gravitated
to
that.
A movie.
Yeah. So
I am looking forward to. Now I've sent this photo to you both multiple times of him in a little G-string for the new wrestling movie he's doing where he's juiced to the gills. That's coming out. That's getting some good buzz from the independent circuit. So I'm looking for the dude's a good actor, dude. Regardless, obviously he's genetically enhanced to the gills. I'm excited. Should be a good movie, man. Also, no Rocky. There's a lot of controversy about that. I'm a huge Rocky guy, but I'll allow it.
Yeah, I think. That was Sly trying to get people to not go see Creed 3 because he doesn't have ownership of it, and it was so much.
They stole Rocky from Rocky. Yes.
Yeah, but he gave it to them because the deal was originally him to give up his right so he can star in it.
Are you supporting old white man right now?
Am I supporting? No, I'm going to see Creed 3. He ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm just going to see Creed 3 because I like Creed 1 and 2. All the business stuff aside, y'all figure that out in the behind the scenes. That don't do nothing for me. That's y'all money.
I agree with that. It's going to be a little weird not seeing him there, but I'm sure it'll be good.
Yeah. Do we feel like they're going to write him off? Is he dead? Is he away?
He's written off already. They're ready to write him off. He's with his son somewhere else. The end.
Oh, but if he's not dead, he can come back. So.
Sure. Yeah. If they figure out the behind the scenes stuff, to your point.
Yeah.
He actually put a script up for Rocky 7 He put a script up on his Instagram. He said, "Fuck it, it's never gonna get made," so he just put it out there. I didn't read it because I hope that maybe they'll get the resolve, but who knows? Who knows?
I don't think we want to see another Rocky movie though. I mean,
Yeah, I agree with that. I'm
Yeah.
fine with him just doing the supporting stuff, but
Yeah.
I would like to see him again, like even if it's like a little cameo,
and I think it would be, if he was in it, it would be inevitable that he would eventually, pass away or something in it. So it's like,
yeah, like Mickey did. Yeah,
yeah,
I could see that. I could see that.
yeah, like right. So that's why I'm like, him not being in it might be for the better. It takes a little bit of that away from, okay, we don't have to see him die on screen or something, because nobody really want to see that. Like, Rocky's gonna have a heart attack, and then there's a funeral scene, and we don't.
He already beat cancer though. He'll beat a heart attack.
Yeah, true. I thought that was gonna be it. I thought when they were doing that.
Me too. I was worried about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you gotta keep punching. You gotta keep punching.
I ain't hear no bell.
Exactly.
So Creed 3, we'll more than likely be talking about that one next week.
Yes.
We got Scream coming after that. We got what else on the dock? What's coming up?
There's a Guy Ritchie movie that's coming out this weekend. It's gonna be hard because it's coming out against fucking Creed. So good luck. It's not gonna make any money, but it looks good. And The Gentleman was really good, so I'm definitely gonna watch it. I'm probably gonna go see it on Saturday if we're gonna record on Sunday. But the movies are coming, man.
Movies are coming.
Stay away from Marvel. You'll be fine.
Guardians of the Galaxy is coming too.
That's a DC film.
No.
It's directed by the president of DC, bro.
But he did it before that. He did it before.
Time is a flat circle. Multiverse.
So it's all connected. It's all connected. Thank you, Kevin Feige.
Cocaine Bear, boys and girls.
Thank you, Kevin Feige. The Cocaine Bear is coming too. It's a race. Who gets them first, MCU or Dom Toretto? Is it gonna be family?
Rocket Raccoon.
It's true. You're right. It was all about family.
Right. Is it gonna be family? Well, Guardians definitely was all about family. So it's like, it's all connected. Oh man, the dots, baby, the dots. They all just.
When did they bring the dinosaurs in?
Yes, Universal. Cocaine Bear and Universal. They're together.
Notice nobody wants the dinosaurs. Sorry.
Yes, they do.
Who?
Yes, they do.
Who?
Can you imagine a raptor on cocaine?
What are we talking about?
I don't see Dom Toretto asking for dinosaurs. He wants Tony Stark. He wants Tony Stark in his movie.
Tony Stark is going against a Dodge Charger. A Dodge Charger is a cocaine raptor. Come on.
Or
Cocaine Blue, the raptor. Fuck yeah, dude! I watched that.
Or Tony Stark. But let us know what you guys think. If you've seen it, comment. Like I said, this is all word of mouth. We're telling you to go see it. Enjoy it. Like I said, it's not a deep, thought-provoking movie. Nothing psychological. You don't need to watch a YouTube video later to explain the ending. You don't need none of that. And sometimes it's a good thing. You just need an escape movie. And this is that. So first one of the year, I guess. But then we'll get back to the deep dive stuff later on. Creed 3. So the punches. What are the velocity? No, sorry. We're not gonna have to break that one down either. Does he die? Is this Kang in another universe?
My God, imagine.
But thank you guys. Thank you everybody for watching. We'll see you next time. Later.